Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another rigged recap. We're going to break down this $700 NQ trade using QQQ option alerts. Very simple. You're above the blue line, okay? The check, we want to trade bulls BL to +2. That means this blue line here up to +2. Well, you get a nuke. It comes down to +2. It doesn't break below the blue. And we'll turn the returns off. We get two option alerts, a lotto and a bull bomb. But very clearly, you're just looking at this, right? It's a little bit late when it comes in, right? You've just moved from 481, which is +2, up higher. The only thing you need to think in your beautiful little head is, hey, we want this below the strike, below this 481. You take that trade, and it just ripped immediately right after. We took it 14.11, and we sold it too early, but that is a phenomenal, awesome trade. In fact, following CTE, bulls BL to +2. Let's just turn that on here. Q. We're looking at bulls after 10:30. Blue line 0 to +2. Well, you get 3 alerts. All of them return 100% plus. And what's better than winning, right? Nothing. It says it right here. Bulls BL to +2. Well, you get a KTR here. Okay. This one you're probably stomping out when you don't break 3. But the next two are KTRs for here. And the important thing here, people, BL to +2. Why does it say that? Because when you purchase a call option and it's close to 2, the win rate is just phenomenally better, especially at the end of the session. So when you're looking at this, coming in at 2.21, they're both coming in at the same time. 2.21 above the blue. That is a 10% win rate. And in the last 30 days, similar alerts, 9.64%. That's not great. When KTR hits for these, look at that. You're under 2 strikes. You're at 1.77. And it goes up to 47.06%. So you go from 10% to 47.06%. All because you're getting it under that magic 2-strike number. I mean, this is beautiful right here. Even better if you take it when it dips right below the 481 strike. It's all about strikes and flows. And when this comes in, you're like, hey, we just moved above the strike, right? Because you're looking at it, right? You're 481.67. You were just 480.76. All you need to think is, I want this below 481. They touch 481.01 before pumping it up 1, 2, almost 3. That's beautiful. That's amazing. The other cool thing that happened in this session, we just turn on edge alerts. Remember, skip the open. The open is nasty. This is very mixed, right? This is mixed. You go up, you go down. But once you get here, up move, this is basically the blue line, right? Because this is 479.46. If you don't break this strike, 479, and go 478 or lower, it is going to pop back up. Not only that, but you are getting a 792, roughly 800K in bullish flow here. It has edge. The win rate, it's pretty good, 39.73%. And that crushes it today. And you'll see this comes in at 952. We look at SPY. Okay, 955. Couple minutes later, You get another bull with edge. This one's even better. 30-day win rate, similar alerts, 60%, 42.02. Bang, bang. Haven't been trading a lot of SPY. Mostly love NQ, QQQ. But you get exact same setup here. 1402.48. Okay, you've moved up a little bit. We're above the strike. I want this below. I want this below 559. And would you look at that? 221.59%. No drawdown on the way. It has edge. That's beautiful. Turn all the alerts back on. Covered this in the email. Sign up for an account. Sending a bunch of email recaps out. People seem to like them. When we do this check here, 2.71 strikes above the blue at 10:30. Okay? We love all of this flow, right? I mean, look at all of these bulls. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's like 6. You look at the bears, there are 2. Okay? This is incredibly, ridiculously bullish. But obviously, these are late, right? You've already moved up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3 strikes. Even 4. 4 from the bottom plus 3 from the blue line. This is late. This is the high of the day. We come down here. We check our high-low strategy. Caution for bulls. Near the high of the day. There's not been a pullback of any kind. Okay, look at this thing. Has there been a pullback? No, it messed around, could not break -1, and flew. Look at Q. Same thing, right? Can't break -1, and it flies. I mean, you're $1.07 down. Can't break it, it flies. So what do we look for next? There's not been a pullback. There will be a 1 to 2 strike nuke happening soon. Wait for the nuke, trade bulls. Okay. So remember, we're all bulled up. We're excited. We're ready. This is 10:30. We're waiting for that 1 to 2 strike nuke. You go above 561, not even 1 strike. You hit 562. Okay. You pull back to 561, and then you go even lower. This is the great thing about the system. Boom, 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 boom. KTR is firing off. And all that means is when these alerts win, this is typically where they draw down to. This is their average drawdown. And we're telling you that the 561 call option bought right here has a 43.16% win rate. In the last 30 days, similar alerts, 54.79%. Remember, we are looking for that 1 to 2 strike nuke. You get the 1 to 2 strike nuke, and then out of nowhere, they pump it up off of who knows, God knows what, but it happened, and that is the system. Now from here, in another perfect Wall Street doing its thing, look at this. We're getting bear bombs right at the Pico top, and these are amazing, okay? Look at that. No drawdown. They go on fire like almost immediately, which means from 12:15, you are getting 100% in 11 minutes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's cool. You know what's cooler? If you're looking at the instructions, not really instructions, strategy, what to look for, edge/high win rate bears can be traded BL +4. Says it right here. Well, let's go back. We're going to look at SPY. We're going to kill these. Okay. We're going to bears. 4 or higher. Well, what do we have here? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them returned 100% plus, buying and holding till the end of the session. Edge, high win rate bears can be traded BL plus 4. Now the win rate wasn't high. Edge, non-existent, but it won. And the reason why is because in a low volume day, which you can see the red line, red outline, we're telling you this over here. This plus 4 to plus 5 is usually the top. Say respect the zones. Bull exit zone, aka that is your exit target, right? And then you hit the bull risk, bear swing zone. They come in at the top. They absolutely smash it. This is an advanced trade. Definitely not recommended for everyone, unless you've been doing this for a while. It's kind of hard, but you can if you want. Rest of the session, here's what you're looking at. These bull swings are great. This is a great alert. But when it comes in, you want to watch. And when you're here and we don't pump above the strike, 560, you have to think you want it as low, as close to the strike below, which is 559. You took it here, goes above 560. That's great. Take it, exit, get your money, and run. This is the best part. And you can do this whether you're trading alerts or not. Probably better to wait, but you do you. When we don't break to the blue, right? Because 559 is plus 1. The blue line is essentially 558. Right here, when we don't break it, this is incredibly bullish. And what you want to see is new flow come in. So these KTRs, awesome win rate, plus they have edge. So when they fire off 1341, you take it anywhere in here, you crush it. But we want to see new flow. You get this at 1402. Just like on Q, we see it. Okay, it already moved up a little bit. We want this below the strike, 559. That's where KTR hits. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. But when you see this come in, that's a 353 bull with edge. The blue line failed to break below here. That's super, super, super bullish. Okay, take it below the strike, and that is an instant winner. 1412 is when KTR hits, and that thing goes on fire right here. That's 12 minutes. You're getting 100%. End of the session. Banger. Amazing. Right here, when we get to the end, the 3-strike rule is back on SPY, at least this week. All that means is 3 strikes is normally the high. We're telling you, this is the exit zone. It's like, hey, if you don't take this and exit, when you don't break plus 3, you're crazy. But again, what we're looking for is the flow. The bear lotto guy came back, bear bombs back, and at the end of the session, you got a nuke to the end to close it. 559 plus 1 higher. Ultimately, when we go back, we look at the whole thing. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Follow CTE and the high-low. It's like, dude, this is clearly the high of the day. Okay, caution for bulls. Not been a pullback. Well, there is a pullback. You get the KTRs firing off, and you win. Right? You win. Edge, high win rate bears can be traded BL plus 4. Okay, well, when we go back to the bears, The only ones +4 are up here. They all win. I mean, you can see this one when it comes in, 4.65. It just rips the absolute next candle, and then you get more alerts. You see this coming in and it's ripping. It's like, hey, I just want this at the next strike higher because we want bears above. Again, that's advanced, not recommended for everyone. We typically want to stay whatever side we are from the blue line. That's what we want. And if you did that, okay, you lose this one, fine. Totally normal. You see +1, it holds. You get a new fresh alert, fresh flow, $353,000 in bullish flow. You take KTR right here. That is a sweet trade. That is a sweet setup, and that is beautiful because it just wins. Looking at it again, we'll keep repeating this over and over and over. We told you, this is the high. It's the high. Wait for the 1 to 2 strike nuke. The first one you get is right here, and the bulls win. Bang. By the time your brain sees this, you're down here. Okay, you break even. Whatever. +1 doesn't break. Take the trade, or be a gangster. See the alert. Wait to get it under the strike, and bang. And the coolest thing is, it was like a mirror image today on Q. It is beautiful to see same side alerts, same time frame. And it's 1403. Bang. You get it on SPY. And it's 1402.48, 1403. Maybe it's the same person, who knows? Doesn't matter. Copytrade Wall Street. Follow the system, and you just crushed it today. You absolutely crushed it.